on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Look at that. 3 new follows right off the rip there on Twitch. Appreciate that so much.
Battery 80%.
Let's go. And we got 80% battery. Let's go, guys. Welcome back to another live stream. I'm Dustin, aka Sports by Dustin. And we're going to be using Daily Grind Fantasy to compare sportsbooks, lines, and odds directly back to PrizePicks, Underdog, ParlayPlay, Fliff, Rebet, Better. Wherever we can find value is where we're going to go ahead and play these books. Can you please take a look at the value on Fliff? Yeah, we'll do right after I get through all my yapping. You guys know me. We come through yapping at first. Make sure if you're over there on YouTube, you hit the follow or the subscribe button. You hit the like button as well on the stream. Would appreciate that. If you're over here on Twitch, just like Toxic, just like Matt King, just like Bueno did over here on Twitch, hit the follow button. I would appreciate that very, very much. And oh yeah, seen a couple people comment from X. If you're watching on X, get the hell over to Twitch or YouTube. Watch it on X is not the move. I'm telling you, it's not that good of a stream on X. It's harder to type. You want to be on YouTube or Twitch. Both of those gangs are tight and where you want to be at. I promise that. But yeah, and if you guys want to use any of the tools that we use here on Daily Grind Fantasy or on the live streams, make sure you guys use code DUSTINSTREAM, all one word, and you guys will get 25% off your very first month of Daily Grind Fantasy. All right, enough yapping. Let's go ahead and get into the picks, baby. Anybody else needing Liberty minus 2.5 on Wednesday? Play I tweeted out. Anybody else need that? Valley, appreciate the follow there. Thank you, Gustavo, for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You guys are some absolute wagons. Some new first-timers in here. Love to see it. Love to see it. Guys, let's see what value we got. I know that we have some PrizePicks tacos, etc. We have the AI slip generator. Let's see if we have a slip. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. This is a kind of a crazy parlay. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm more cool with this. I like this 5-man, and then we'll add in the taco. Okay, so maybe we get rid of that. That got bumped up 0.5. Do we still like it? Do we still like it? Zion, Draymond. That got bumped up 0.5. Do we still like it? Is it going to be good value? We have Ohtani over 8 fantasy score. Oh, you know who's not in here? Soto was at the top. Soto fantasy score was at the top. Let's go with the man Soto. He ain't going down without a fight. And let's go ahead and get rid of this one because it got bumped. And then we'll go ahead and add in the taco. Boom, bada bing, bada bop, bop, pow. Just like that. Just like that. We got a parlay. Guys, if something happened, like oftentimes you're going to beat the bumps using the AI slip generator. But sometimes if it's, been a little bit, you're just getting on the page or whatever, you might encounter some bumps. Still load the slip up and then go to the optimizers if you have it and get some of that extra value in and replace these plays into your slip, right? That way you can still find a full plus EV slip, just how we did there. It really, really makes things a lot quicker and then allows you to not encounter any other bumps or miss any bumps because you've already got 5 slips or 5 player props, 4 player props into your slip already without having to manually type something in. That takes a lot longer. So take advantage of it that way as well. There's many different ways. Oh, wow, I just clicked on it. We had 2 plays on ParlayPlay. We went cashing on one, and then we missed on the other. Totally didn't get the job done on this one. But, profit here on ParlayPlay by a few bucks. People are wanting Fliff. PrizePicks is bumping so dang fast now. Yeah, that happens. What's my Fliff username? Guys, my username is Sports by Dustin everywhere you can imagine. So yeah. You guys can find me at Sports by Dustin on those apps. Let's go ahead. We got the taco slip off. De'Aaron Fox. Ari Daniels under rush yards, 48.5. There really ain't much value. Is there any promos on Underdog right now? Ooh, 31% profit boost. All right, well, shit. We might have to. Flatwoods, you got to think. A lot of people, a lot of uneducated ball knowers are just spamming the overs on these high, or on these big name players like Luka, etc. You know, Jason Tatum. They're just spamming overs on it. So I mean, these books do kind of tend to play a little bit with those thoughts in mind, right? Or set these lines with those thoughts in mind. A lot of people are hammering these overs. There's value on the unders very often with these bigger superstars, but the books know these people are going to spam their overs anyways. Spinks over 30.5. Start there. Apex on the same team. Biku. We got one data point there. Smooya. All right, I'm good with Smooya. Smooya. Not that one. Wait, which one is it? Over 32. 11 a.m. That's 7:30. So we got to make sure we got the right Smooya because these esports guys have a ton of matches. All right, brother. I'm not even going to try and get Smooya in. Watch this. It's going to be bumped here in just a second. Either you guys are jumping ahead of me or not because this damn thing has been at the top of the optimizer for the last 15 minutes since before I went live. So it pissed me off, actually. Flatwoods, thank you so much for the subscription for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much. Just like hearing you explain. Sorry. Wait. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I want people to understand and ask questions. Spinks, bro. Spinks, bro. Esports on UD always bump on stream. Yeah, they're really annoying. It actually just pisses me off so much that I just want to completely leave the app and not even place anything. But we do have a 30%, 31% profit boost to use. Maybe we can get an Apex now. Like, let's try it. Apex over 20. All right. Screw that. Screw it. Just absolutely screw it. I have no choice. I have no choice but to just absolutely exclude it all. Because for my own sanity. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened? Bro, what just happened? Flatwoods just gifted, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs. Flatwoods, thank you, baby. W Flatwoods. Oh, you didn't have to do that. I really appreciate that, though. How do you parlay player props on rebet? I did a whole video on my Twitter that really breaks it down, but when we get over there in just a second, we'll do it. Flatwoods, that was dope. Thank you very much. He did a walkthrough on stream yesterday and it posted a video. Yeah, I did. All right, let's see what we have. Lenore Sellers under 23.5 rush yards. I mean, this is 17.5 in some places. It's not my favorite value, and like neither is this. Like it's kind of the market's everywhere with these. Might look into some of these NBA lines though. De'Aaron Fox over 28.5 points plus rebounds might be a good start. Paula Bombs with the sub. Thank you. Oh, God. Is this going to be one of those days? Bro, every once in a while, there's a day where there's just so many. Wait, Flatwoods. Did Flatwoods do that one too? What a wagon. What a wagon. Thanks for the follow. There's just a random day where just all of a sudden subs start popping off. It's crazy. All right. Let me see. Taylen Green under passing TDs. Saturday. I really hate that we might have to save this. We might have to save this. There's just not really good value right now. What is this good for? I hate to do that to you guys. I'm blue balling a little bit. My bad. 7 hours. Yeah, we got some time. Hopefully some lines for tomorrow's NBA games will be posted, and we'll be able to get some better value. I just don't want to force it. I don't want to force it. So sorry about that. Bless me so I can bless Dustin. Nah, you guys are good. You guys relax. Flatwoods is the GOAT. For sure. But Fiala over 2.5. Christian Braun points plus rebounds. That's okay. Hold on. Luka under. Actually, decent value on that. But hold on. Is this Fiala line a boosted? It is, but it's good value. All right, let me see if there's something we can go ahead and get this in with. Brandon Ingram over 14.5 points. Oh, this is actually good value. I know it seems crazy, but minus 340 on FanDuel. For the alt line over. Oh, shit. Son of a gun. They always do that to me. They always do it. A lot of these are... Remember, with these, I like to look for a high percentage chance to hit, and then something kind of close to plus EV. Like, this ain't bad. Is this Kyrie line? Like, I kind of like the Kyrie line. Over 1.5 turnovers. Or Cam Thomas and Jokic. Mod Flatwood. Look. Let's see. Oh, this is the line we missed earlier on PrizePicks. Do we like De'Aaron Fox and Markkanen to go over 47.5 combo? Or do we like fading Jokic? What do you guys want to do? Wait a second. I like this Cam Johnson line. I do like this Cam Johnson line. I think that DraftKings is off, and these are way up there. Actually, I think I just made the call. There's no way he's a promo, right? Boom. That's what I'm running. We just did the Hockey Taco. Why does that sound so weird? I'll copy the link. I'll put the link back into the chat. Don't know what's been bumped, what's not been bumped, but there it is. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what we're playing. We need quite a few rebounds. Kuminga, Draymond Green, Zion, but they can get the job done. It is what it is. This was Kevin Fiala over 2.5 shots on goal, and then Cam Johnson over 6.5 rebounds and assists for ParlayPlay. See, do we have anything on better picks? What was this? Noob here. Well, hey, welcome. Thanks for all you're doing. Thank you. Welcome on in for sure. Guys, I don't do anything crazy. What you see me do here on these streams is what I do every single day. It's super easy. Super easy. So nothing too crazy. Maybe we have some promos. Is there any promos on better? $20 no sweat opt in and get your next entry back. Okay, I'm in. $20 no sweat. Here we go. Keontae George over 17.5 points plus rebounds. Mookie Betts under runs. That's terrifying. But Let's go. Guys, Dodgers, you guys know my futures parlay one away. CJ McCollum under 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Fox will be taking his over 34.5 PRA. Kyrie, dude, Kyrie has been hot dog ass. I mean, sorry, I shouldn't cuss like that. Hot dog water, just terrible. So yeah, hopefully he does good for us. All right, we'll take that and run with it. That's a 5-pick entry. I will go ahead and put this in. It's a $20 risk-free entry to win 400. I'll take it. And I will go ahead and shove it up. I mean, put it in the chat for you guys. That's exactly what I'll do. Let's go. Despotic, I believe is how you pronounce that username on Twitch. Thank you very much for the follow there. Who else? We got Bazooka. Bro, what's going on? How are we getting so many new followers right now? How have you guys never been here before? How have you guys never hit the follow button? What the heck? Z-Tel, I usually let it ride. Unless you can arb it, I would just let it ride. Personally. You can take the other side as well. You're just kind of hedging it a little bit, but if it's in a parlay, then it kind of makes less sense. So, I mean, it's kind of up to you and what you want to do. Like, same thing. I wouldn't say... I got Draymond Green's over 20.5 PRA earlier today. Clown me all you want. Alex is throwing clown emojis on anybody betting over Draymond Green. But I got it at plus 115 or whatever it is, and now it's, it's moved. So now the under is plus EV, right? But it's probably still plus EV for the over at plus 115. I don't know what it ended up moving at, but you get what I'm getting at. Sometimes it just happens like that. Idea is to get closing line value every once in a while. You jump on something early, you don't have too many data points, market points, or somebody gets announced out or ruled in that you kind of weren't expecting. It can happen, and it does happen sometimes. You got to live with it. Most of the time, if you are plus EV betting, you're using an odd screen like Daily Grind Fantasy, you are going to end up with closing line value probably 90% of the time, 80 to 90% of the time, maybe if not more. But it can happen and does happen. So don't freak. Just got to roll with it. Bro, screw the Magic. I tweeted about this. Ew, my water tastes weird. If I die, you guys know my wife put something in my water. Just saying that right now. I tweeted out yesterday. I feel like there is so much weird stuff going on with NBA like rotations and in lineups, I guess, or minutes. I like Franz Wagner yesterday had a sickness, but then he played, and like, guys, like the books are really smart, know everything you think you know, and more, right? Based off everything, I like the thread I just put out, right? But when something like that happens, that's almost beyond their control, right? There's no way to know that Franz Wagner was going to play 10 minutes, right, after he was ruled in from his sickness. It was a weird scenario that happens. It happens in the NBA pretty often. Sucks sometimes. I was like 2 or 3 of those that happened to me like that. So. Edie was in foul trouble. Yeah, that's I didn't even have Edie overs yesterday, I don't think. What's the better promo? It was $20 free, $20 risk free. Gamma, you're explaining exactly how they move lines. They take sharp money. These big major sportsbooks take sharp money and they adjust these lines to that sharp money according to it, right? And they also don't just throw shit at a wall and put out random projections. They take everything that you could think of under the sun with these matchups, last 5, last 10, whatever you want. Sure, you want to talk about averages? Sure, they take that into consideration too. They take everything into consideration. They're not just throwing random numbers out there, right? They're pretty close. It's not often that they're moving lines 5 points or something like that outside of some crazy news. Like it makes total sense. Yeah, Gamma, I understand that plus EV is an end all be all, but it is a really, really good way to help yourself set yourself up for profitability long term. Right? I get there's people that can make money sports betting without that. I totally understand it. But it's a lot easier and more ideal to help yourself out this way. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, 100% Cozy. We all get that. He basically explained what plus EV betting is, letting sharp money work for you. Dude, there's edges everywhere. You can find edges everywhere. There is plenty of smart people, but I guarantee you, majority of these smart people are also taking into consideration what the odds are. They're line shopping. They're looking at all of this data that we're talking about, but also have their own thoughts and edges in general. So, or whatever they have found, right? There's different combinations and correlations and edges that way that people can find. That is plus EV. Like Matt talked about this before too. It's like, guys, plus EV betting has kind of evolved, and I've seen some even smarter guys in the industry in general talk about this. Plus EV betting has evolved in like not only just odds, right, line comparing, but there's other ways to find an edge, and that's fine. Like if you can find a profitable bet that's going to get like closing line value, like it that's fine. That's good. Awesome. If you're getting closing line value, you're doing something right. Right? You're doing something right. All right, I've spent too much time on that. Let's get some damn bets in. All right. What do we have? Derek Lively over points and rebounds. This thing is just being thrown way off by ParlayPlay right now. We'll see. Kyrie Irving. Damn, I did just bet this. Kyrie Irving over. Irving. Gafford over 6.5 points. ParlayPlay is really throwing off some of these lines, which is making this hard. Let me get these. Let me get some of these out of the way here. All right. There might like a small slate. Hopefully we can find some stuff. Cam Thomas under 3.5 assists. Market's a little bit all over the place. Just a second. Yeah, let's go ahead and let this adjust a tad. I think there was just some Derek Lively news or something on the Mavs. These are probably going to be bumped. We're catching them on the tail end. So there was some type of news announced, now bumped down from 18.5 to 16.5. Yeah, I try not to overexpose too much. Christian Braun. The market's all over the place right now with these props. Like, especially, I don't want to touch many of these until, especially in that Mavericks Timberwolves game, until they kind of settle. Honestly, Fliff is a tad bit dry. Let's duplicate this. Damn. I was hoping that there's going to be some more value than what's here. What we got? Keontae George under 3-pointers made. I mean, outside of Pinnacle, which is pretty sharp, but I mean, you have all of these different books saying that he is heavily favored to go under. We're getting minus 158. These are all close to almost minus 200. Wouldn't mind jumping on that a little early. I'm not on Sabonis yet. That market's a little bit more split than I would like it, so I'm probably going to not touch that at the moment. This, pretty solid. Cam Johnson under 4.5 rebounds. Solid. John Collins over 7.5 rebounds. Off of the market. All right. So, if you haven't played Alvarado over 2.5, I would play that. Cam Johnson assist. Julius Randle under 7.5 rebounds. Dude, I'm trying to freaking remember everything that I've played today. Don't think I can, but I wish I had an easier way to find out what I've played. What's the lowest percent chance to hit you play on UD, PrizePicks, and Dabble? It just depends. It really depends. It's hard to give an exact answer on that right now. Let me go to rebet. Let me just scroll something real quick. Let me just see some. Okay. So let's start firing. We got Brandon Ingram under assists. So we're gonna go to Prop City. You're gonna go to Prop City on rebet. You're gonna go to NBA. You're gonna go ahead to Brandon Ingram under assists. Under 4.5 assists, plus 110. You're gonna click the X button in the top right after you selected your first prop. You're gonna click the X button in the top right, and then from there we're gonna take Lauri Markkanen under 2.5. I actually don't like that as much. Let's take, who was it that I had just seen 2 seconds ago that I liked? I just seen a prop. Like, these are a little too close for my comfort. Let's do Walker Kessler over PRA. Walker Kessler over PRA. It's going to be a plus 313. Add parlay to bet slip. Bet slip. Oh, by the way, I think... Yeah, correct, Cozy. I believe so. I believe you can now rebet player props, if I'm not mistaken, with the little rebet button. Can somebody try and do that one? Because I believe you can. I've been seeing it pop up on my phone of people rebetting stuff, but I'm not 100% sure. So y'all let me know. Cozy just followed me on rebet. Says you still can't. I swear that I've seen some people be able to, I guess. Maybe not. Doesn't work. All right. Well, it's really easy. It's really easy to do. All right. Let's see what else. Like, part of the things that, like, to set yourself up for best success, like using the optimizers, right? I know it's pretty simple to just simply tail green plays, etc. But the more you learn, the more you understand these odds and what to look for, the better off you are going to be. So more than surface level, right? If you really want to dive in and figure out good plays, you have to look a little bit more into stuff. Because you have to remember, Daily Grind Fantasy is simply pulling all of this data into one place at one time to be able to easily read this information, right? The math's done based on what the sportsbooks have. So if one sportsbook is way the hell off, throwing something off, right? It's still going to do the math and include that because it's just pulling the data that's in this that the sportsbooks have. So if you can look at something and be like, holy crap, just like we were just seeing earlier with those lines where ParlayPlay was way off at minus 200 something, right? That was throwing off the rest of that play because it was so heavily favored comparing to the rest of the market that it was showing as better value than it actually was. So you have to look into it a little bit more. No, I just use Prop City whenever I'm doing these player props. So, like, let me try and give you guys an example here. Zion under 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Minus 103. The rest of the market here looks pretty damn good. They're all above minus 120, right? Average odds of minus 125. I like it. I like it. So what I'm going to do is add that in. Now let me show you one that I would probably skip over just based on how they have the odds, right? Zion PRA under 34.5. We are getting the best possible odds, and the rest of the market's average odds of about minus 125. Now let's find something that I probably would stay away from at that exact time, like at this time. Trying to find a good example. Like that Laurie Marketing play, kind of, right? Minus 118 or plus 118, sorry. A couple of these right around like plus 110. So like really, really close to what that is. A couple of them further away, minus 110. But the market's still split, and it's kind of too close for me to jump on it at this time. Although it's showing slightly plus EV, right? It's because there's the market's so split that, you know, it is slightly favoring, you know, that towards that minus 110, or really kind of in the middle, plus 100, that it's showing as plus EV. Let's see, Colin Sexton under PRA. Plus 100. Yeah, I like that. Colin Sexton under PRA. Let's go ahead and get that in. That's going to be plus 294. Add parlay to bet slip. And let's rock. All right. I locked that in. That's Zion under 34.5 PRA, and then Colin Sexton under 24.5 PRA. So like it looks like they're still adjusting these props for Derek Lively. Let's go. Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow there. Thank you very much. We don't want to. So this is still heavily favoring here. Under 50.5. I think I'm already on that. Gafford points plus rebounds. Like, I don't. Does anybody know what was the news that was announced there? Did Underdog NBA tweet anything? Okay, give me a little bit, okay? That's my son telling me, Daddy, it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. Doesn't he know I'm trying to be a DJ in here? My brain's kind of all over the place with these props. I've been playing so many of them all day long, and now I don't know where we're at. Tell him you're building this college fund. Why did I click NFL? Have a good one. Peace. Yeah, I don't know. There ain't much value. Like there's some good value here on Rebet if you haven't played it. Some decent value. But if you have played a bunch of stuff throughout the day, you've probably played most of this. Trace Jackson Davis over 10.5 points. I mean, something I'm interested in a slightly bit. Cam Johnson. Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I think that might kind of be it. We got in a couple parlays. We got in a couple DFS slips. Let me check maybe one more time here. McDaniel's under Draymond Green. I don't hate this. Screw it. Let's let it ride. Let it ride. A little bit of push potential there with McDaniels. Boom. So that's another what is that? PrizePicks slip there into the chat from the AI slip generator. What the AI slip generator does is it compares sportsbooks lines and odds using the optimizers, but AI does it for us, so it's a lot quicker and able to build out full slips for us with one click of a button, especially here on PrizePicks. and then these other DFS apps as well. But you have to actually manually enter these. But they are certainly, it's certainly very profitable. As you guys can see, up 267 units since launch of 8/18 last year. Kind of an up and down the last 2 weeks, I would say, by looking at the tool. Up, down, up, down. But it's going to go ahead and give you real plus EV results, right? There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. You just have to stick with it. Should we call them under rebounds? Okay, if everybody else is at like minus 175, I like that. But why are they at minus 117? And then ParlayPlay's just been really weird lately. Like we're gonna call it for now. We're gonna call it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream. I did not know how to. Thanks for the rebet video. You did not know how to share. I already shared your video with 2 others. Awesome. Hey, if you guys do want to help me out real quick, if you guys, you know, I always appreciate any love you guys show on either videos or live streams, likes, comments. I appreciate all of it. But if you guys want to go check out this, oh, not that. Check out this thread I did on kind of my thought process on finding plays. How I have no real opinion on the bets I make. Go toss us a like, maybe comment something nice, or you know, I don't know, whatever. Go toss it a like, retweet, whatever, share it. I would appreciate it. And if you guys didn't know, I did do a rebet video, a full tutorial on rebet. So if you want to know everything about rebet, how it works, if you're interested in getting started on rebet, you haven't joined it yet, go ahead, check it out. I did do this. It's on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel that you guys are watching over there on YouTube. But that's going to be it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. But yeah, head over to Twitter. Shoot me a like, retweet, follow if you guys are not already. Make sure you guys are following, subscribed, etc. On all the profiles that you're watching on the streams. But that's going to be it. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.